Hello guys, welcome back to War Thunder and welcome to a video where I'm going to help out the beginners out there to get themselves familiar with aerialistic, probably get much more kills in aerialistic, and basically survive until the end of the match, guarantee yourself a win, and well, the kills along the way. So I have chosen 5 major tips for you guys so you can improve drastically in War Thunder, and I do mean it. This is a no BS guide. In the background there will be some B-roll footage of HE162, and let's try to make this video short, concise, and straight to the point. Maybe even in under 5 minutes, who knows. So tip number 1, start climbing. Now you might say, why would I climb? I can engage the enemy straight on. I just need to go to the battlefield and engage them. Well, here's the thing. Yes, you might engage an enemy, you might kill it, you might survive with 1 kill, but then another enemy plane is going to jump on your 6 with much more speed than you and kill you immediately. Climbing to an altitude where you are above enemy planes is going to guarantee you 3 main advantages: safety, potential speed, aka potential energy, and the freedom to engage at will. So climbing is the most important thing that you do at the start of the battle. Yes, it may be boring, but at the same time it's going to save your life in a lot of situations. So trust me on this, guys. Climb. Tip number 2, don't turn with enemy planes until you have the necessary game knowledge. Now, as an example, let's say that you chose the American tech tree to be your air tree so you can grind. American planes don't turn too good. They rely heavily on speed and altitude advantage and the element of surprise. And let's say that you're going to try to turn with a Japanese plane, a Russian plane, or something that is maneuverable enough to, well, kill you, such as a Spitfire in most of the cases. You're not going to succeed. You're going to lose all of your energy, you're going to put yourself at a greater risk of being engaged by other enemy planes, and it simply won't work for you. Now, I have made a couple of guides where I explain the tech trees, the everything, so I'm going to link them in the video. You can see one of the stat cards show up or something like that, or in the description. Just go check them out. You're going to learn much about the tech trees that you are facing and get a general idea on what to do with them and what to turn with. Tip number 3, learn energy states. In aerialistic, no matter what BR you are in, no matter what tier you are in, no matter if you are in jets or in props, this tip will apply on all of them. Figure out the energy state that you are in. Try to guess or learn the energy state of the enemy that is behind you or you're trying to go after, and then you can try and make up your tactic and engage. Now you may ask yourself, how are you going to learn these energy states? Well, it's a really simple thing. The distance between you and the enemy plane will start to vary. If you have a higher energy state and you are approaching the enemy, then the distance will close really fast. And when the enemy plane is engaging you, well, basically it's vice versa. Flip that concept, well, there you have it. Now you can guess energy states, and as a general rule of thumb, more energy is beneficial for you. Generally speaking, of course, not always, but when you engage an enemy at a higher speed, you have the liberty to disengage and that enemy not following you or, well, keeping up with you, and then maybe you can, well, energy trap them. Just to keep it short and simple, remember this: speed is energy. Energy can be converted back to altitude, and altitude is potential energy. And for the love of God, there's one thing: don't stall. If you go in the vertical, just don't stall unless you're trying to bait the enemy into a hammerhead maneuver or something like that. Now for tip number 4, use the keyboard. War Thunder advertises itself being easily played by the mouse and all of that. Yes, that is true, but you can use the keyboard in conjunction with the mouse to improve the maneuvers that you are doing much better. Now my keyboard layout is mostly stock. I just have 2 main things in which I have changed so I can dogfight better, and that is the pull up and pull down key. For me, it's the shift and control key. Now, when you're turning with the mouse only, your plane is kinda locked. It's not doing its maximum pull. When you use that pull up and pull down keys, well, your plane is going to unlock itself, provide you with the maximum amount of control on your plane, and you can adjust your direction with the A and D keys. Another advantage that the keyboard gives you is you can use your mouse as a camera when you're trying to, well, control your plane with a keyboard. Now, when you are trying to use the pull up and pull down key, the controls will unlock themselves and you can turn your mouse whatever you want, keeping an eye on your enemy and at the same time not interfere what you are doing. So using the keyboard might be the best thing that you can do in War Thunder in order to play much more efficiently and to control your plane much more efficiently. Now, for the console players out there, I know that you have a controller and all of that, but trust me guys, invest in a keyboard and mouse. They don't even have to be expensive, just some Chinese knockout. It's okay as long as it's a keyboard and mouse. I literally found my keyboard in the trash, and I shall not disclose where I got the mouse from, but yeah, I got them for free, basically. Another thing about using the keyboard, use the F key. The F key allows you to control your flaps so you can pull a little bit better when you don't have energy in that, well, extensive dogfight that you're trying to pull. But don't use the flaps way too much, don't keep them on for way too much, and please don't break your flaps. You're going to need them. Another main advantage with the keyboard is use the C key. Now, the C key gives you free look. Now, when holding the C key, you can move your mouse and basically control the camera in a 360-degree fashion. So you can see the battle better, you can see everything better, and you can keep that situational awareness high up so nobody can sneak up on you from behind and get the kill on you pretty easily. So that's another advantage. Now, tip number 5. Pay attention for baits. War Thunder is a team-based game. Now, believe it or not, you can carry the team on your own, but you need your teammates there at least to bait for you or provide a distraction for you so you can swoop in easily and get the kills. When there is a friendly in distress really close to you that is playing smart, you feel like he's playing smart, you see that he is playing smart and he's trying to bait the enemies for you, please do take that advantage and kill the enemy behind him, because 1, you're going to get a free kill, 2, you're going to save your teammate and potentially, well, help you in a sticky situation when you get in one. So look for baits, pay attention for teammates that are baiting for you, but don't completely rely on a teammate that drops all of his altitude for no reason just to escape a plane. So guys, these are my 5 tips for you to improve in War Thunder. Now, I will link a couple of videos down in the description below to help you out guys more. I did a video on boom and zooming. It's a really easy tactic you can apply on every single plane in War Thunder as long as it's a fighter or a heavy fighter and still get away with a respectable amount of kills while surviving at till the end of the match, basically. I hope that this video helped you. If it did, press the like and subscribe button because it's going to help me out as a content creator. And in the future, I'm going to provide some tutorials that go in depth when it comes to energy management, energy states, dogfighting, all of that goodness. So keep an eye out. Trust me guys, you won't regret it. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Fly safe, have fun, and I'll see you guys on the next one.